Hi again. So what happens if you've done really well on your resume and on your cover letter and you've gotten the attention of a potential employer? Well, chances are they're going to want you to come in and interview and they're going to ask you to provide some references. Well, you might not know how to do that right now, but don't worry. We're going to go chat with our friend Nagin over at CU and we're going to ask her to give us some details about how to do those things.
References are another common document here that a job might ask for. And typically, we encourage students to give the person that they're asking a reference for 2 to 4 weeks, and also to provide them with your resume, with your transcripts, and any other document that you think is going to be helpful when they're writing their letter for you, such as what things you want them to focus on, what skills. And also, make sure that you ask someone to give you a positive reference so that you can make sure that it's going to be a good reference. And always send a thank you note once they've written you a letter of reference. Something that you want to remember when you go to an interview is to slow down. Usually students, when they're nervous, they just talk, and they forget to breathe. So just breathe, take a moment, and slow down, and use the STAR method, which is basically if you're asked a question, explain the situation or task that was supposed to be accomplished, the action that you took specifically to accomplish that task, and then the results. What was the results of the task, and what did you learn from it? So say it like a story, make it interactive. You also want to have several questions to ask at the end of the interview when they say, do you have any questions for me? Because that shows your interest in the position. Some questions that you can ask are, what are some of the biggest challenges I will face at this job? What is the corporate culture? And what does a typical day look like here at your company?
Thank you so much for your time. Is there anything else that you want to include to tell our students?
Well, if you do decide to go to a university here in the United States, whether it's CU Denver or another school, make sure to visit your Career Center because they have awesome resources for you, such as resume guides, cover letter guides, and they also can do mock interviews with you to prepare you for those interviews that are going to be coming up.
So did you learn something from those videos? I hope so. It's really interesting how some things are culturally different. For instance, how much time you have to give somebody to write a reference and the information that you need to provide. But now that you know, I think you'll do just fine getting a job, an internship, or a volunteer position. Good luck to you, and we'll see you next time.